Okay, so the best part about making this video is I got a better camera. The last video I made with this car was with my not my video camera, but my camera that had video capabilities. But now I got a Kodak ZI-8 camera with a tripod, and the world is now a better place. So let me get into the front and I'll show you what has to be done. So basically there are a couple of reasons why you would want to take this center console piece apart. A lot of the reasons are on account of the lights inside the dash going bad. Let's see, the air conditioner light is always off, but if I take my palm and I go like that, it comes back on. So there's a loose connection in there somewhere. So let me just make sure I got the camera in a good position, and I'm going to show you how to open this up so you could take a look at the bulbs and see what needs to be serviced or not. I'm not going to take this apart for the simple reason is I don't mind taking things apart, especially my own things or someone else's, but this has been apart at least 3 times already, and the more and more you take it apart, the little clips are going to wear out, and when you hit a bump, the thing's going to fall off. I doubt it for this console piece, but I just don't want to take it apart. So, okay. First step is your cup holder. Your cup holder has to come out. Now, sometimes if you have a really long screwdriver, you don't have to take it out, but I'm just going to show you how I did it. First of all, with it fully extended like this, there's a tab right here. You'll see it. You push it down, and this pulls right out. If you have a center console like I do, I would move the console out because that was a little tricky getting it out. Then, after that, this little piece right here, you could actually see that it's an additional piece onto this whole console. This piece right here has 2 screws underneath it. Now, by the act of God, I was getting it with my fingernails. But if you can get in there with a screwdriver of some sort, here I am taking stuff apart. I might as well just take it apart, right? No. There's going to be screws in here, alright? And there's going to be 2 screws on the end that hold the side plastics together. And then there's going to be 2 screws that hold this in. After you remove those 2 screws, that's it. Everything else has to be pried. So there's 2 Phillips head, actually there's 4 Phillips head screws. It's the inner ones that you have to remove. As soon as you take this piece of plastic off that matches the interior of your car, you'll see what needs to be taken apart. Then after that, what you want to do is you want to get yourself a long Phillips head screwdriver and a pry bar, and you can go from underneath here, or even if you feel more comfortable getting your fingers in, you just get your fingers underneath here, and you don't tug it in one spot, but you could just give it a nice pry and pull with the screwdriver. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 7 clips holding this in. So it's holding it in pretty good, especially if your car has never been taken out, taken apart before. And then once this comes off, you'll have access to everything. You'll have access to the 4 Phillips head screws that hold in the radio. I think it's 4 Phillips head screws that hold in your air conditioning system controls. And sometimes when you bang it and it goes on, it's either it was a loose connection or somehow, some way, you got the tungsten in the bulb. Now that's that thin wire that goes across back into place, and it's only going to work for a little while. Do yourself a favor. Don't take your screwdriver and pry on the sides. You see that right there? I learned the hard way. The first time I ever got this car, and I wanted to install the overhead DVD system, I had to take this apart, and this is the first time I did it. I pried on the side, and I got myself a mark that'll never go away, because that's a press mark. So do yourself a favor, when you're prying, make sure you just put equal pressure on the bottom, and once it starts lifting from the bottom, get from the sides, and you'll be fine. And well, that's it. It's pretty much, assembly is reverse order, and you shouldn't have a problem. And if you have any problems, just put a comment, a video response or anything on my channel or in this YouTube video, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Also, wanted to bring up one more thing. On some 2001 Chrysler Town & Countries, Dodge Caravans, you guys kind of get the drift now. The switches on the door, oh look at that, that's broke. Gotta fix that. The lock switches and the window switches, if you notice that the driver one is illuminated at nighttime and the rest aren't, well, I took apart the window switch just to see why. And on the circuit board, it has room for the LEDs for the passenger side and the two back windows. Like, so at nighttime it could be, you know, illuminated. I didn't really go that far with it because, is it really necessary? You know, it would probably take 20-25 minutes out of my time, but then I got to take it apart and this and that. But there's one LED that's soldered to the board for the driver's side power window, so it's illuminated when it's nighttime or whenever the ignition's on. I can't tell right now because it's bright as hell out, but it can be done. So this is 95 Speed GTA. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any other questions about the 01 to 07 Dodge Caravan, Chrysler Town & Country, or Chrysler Voyager, send me a message, subscribe to me, ask me if there's any other videos that you'd like me to make. I did a lot of things to this 03 Dodge Caravan, and I put a lot of things in it that it didn't have, such as the CD player, the overhead DVD system, which is pretty close up, but you guys get a gist of it. The EVIC, Electronic Vehicle Information Center, the auto dim mirror, I didn't have that, the console, center console, rear console, which I needed because that's for the DVD player, VCR thing, whatever. And I put these in. This is a Dodge Caravan with Chrysler Town & Country rear AC vents, lights, and handles. This was a really interesting job, and I have, I didn't video this, but I have all the pictures of, you know, my whole job, and I'll make a YouTube video of it someday, but I can only make videos when I have time. So this is a Dodge Caravan with a lot of Chrysler Town & Country options. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go get me a nice coffee now. Have a good day.